Hey there, Internet. How the hell you doing? Welcome back to another video. I'm sorry for the impromptu late night upload and all that, and for looking like crap, and for the lighting and whatnot. Actually, the lighting it doesn't look too bad. Again, sorry for looking like crap and everything though. I didn't plan on making a video today. But by God, we have a bunch of news that dropped regarding Pokemon and Nintendo Switch that actually came out like an hour ago now. That I'm just hopping on. I feel like I'm late to the party here. Other people have probably already talked about it, but god dang, I'm gonna give my opinion too. The big news actually dropped in a conference over in Japan at 11 o'clock their time, about an hour and a half ago here, regarding three major updates in Pokemon. Two of which I'm actually really excited for, and one that I'm kind of on the fence about. But the big one we're going to talk about today is the one that I'm probably the most excited for, and the one that caught me completely off guard. Holy crap, I actually found, looking around here, I actually found my original Nintendo DS copy of Pokemon Diamond. Completely irrelevant to everything going on right now, but I just figured I'd share that. Okay, so the big thing going on here is a new Pokemon title, well, two of them, true to Pokemon nature, called Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, both of which are a cross between Pokemon 4 RPG and Pokemon Go, which is actually pretty freaking awesome given that we've never had anything like that before. Now this time around we're going to be going back to Kanto and exploring that region all over again, but with, new mechanics and stuff like that, I'm sure. Judging by the couple of screen grabs that I've actually looked at, it looked like it breathed a breath of fresh air into the Kanto region. The first off being the general graphics, the player and everything. They look really cool. I think the graphic quality will fit the Switch perfectly for what they're trying to go for here. And it's kind of a revamp from the older titles and everything. Sun, Moon, Heart Gold, all of them looked good, but I think Pokemon Switch here will look a lot better. I think they could do a lot more with the two, given the Switch being a hybrid console. With more power behind it than the Nintendo DS, they can do a lot more with it and make the game overall pretty well better. So in the game, you start out with either Pikachu or Eevee, I'd imagine, based on which game you get, and they're with you constantly. They travel around with you. In a screen grab I actually looked at, they are in fact riding on top of your head or what have you. At least with Pikachu, I don't know too much about Eevee. And that was pretty cool to begin with, but another cool thing about it is that you can have another additional Pokemon out walking around with you in the field while you're exploring like the RPG. And there are Pokemon that you can actually even ride around too, which is freaking mind-blowing to me, given that that's something that we really haven't been able to do before. And now it's coming to Nintendo Switch here, and it's a mechanic that I know a lot of people have been looking for, and something very minor too. It's not even a core mechanic, or maybe it will be, maybe it'll play into the actual game. But a lot of people have wanted it for a while now, and we're finally getting that. Another big thing they talked about is the two-player mode. They actually have two-player compatibility from one console on the Nintendo Switch, which is huge. We haven't had that on a Pokemon game in recent memory. The last Pokemon game I remember that being a thing for was, I think, Pokemon Battle Stadium a while ago. We're talking Nintendo 64 era, Nintendo GameCube, forever ago. So adding couch multiplayer to a Pokemon game will be earth-shattering. That will jack up Pokemon sales and profit and everything infinitely. There's a little peripheral coming out for it too, alongside the game. A little Pokeball that will function like a Joy-Con for the Switch when you're playing, and you can move the Pokeball around to catch the Pokemon in the wild and control your character and everything. And I just think that's an overall really, really good touch, because you're keeping with the spirit of the game. You're catering to the Nintendo Switch faithful who want a peripheral to go with their game to add to the collection and to play with, and make it feel more authentic. The last big detail I have for you regarding this new franchise, whether it will become a future franchise or it'll be a one-off or what have you, well, the game will actually be integrating with Pokemon Go, in the way that the Pokemon that you catch from the Kanto region are actually going to appear in Pokemon Let's Go. Now, whether that'll be they appear already caught, or if they appear and you have the opportunity to catch them again within the game, I don't know how that will pan out. But I find it really cool that Pokemon Go and the new Pokemon title are going to integrate together and make a more fluid gameplay experience, where if you're out playing with one, you can come back and, integrate it to the other one. That's a good way to tie in Pokemon Go and make it more relevant again, because it's been kind of dying off lately. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I feel about all of this? Honestly, I think that it's a good idea to branch off with the new Pokemon franchise. I do love the core RPG games, and I love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, all them, but I think that going back to Kanto with a fresh new take on it will be something worthwhile, and I think it'll be a title that a lot of people can get behind. A lot of people are already excited for it, and they can't wait for it to come out. By the way, they do have a launch date for the game. It will be November 16th of 2018, so keep an eye out for that. But regarding the other two announcements they had at the Pokemon conference today, they have a game called Pokémon Quest coming out, which will be free to download in the Nintendo Switch eShop, and it's pretty much a Pokemon and Crossroad, the mobile game where you tap and, like, avoid traffic and everything, kind of like Frogger hybrid. And for a free game, it didn't look bad, but, that's not really my cup of tea. I think it might be more catered to a younger audience, or, people that are really into that kind of thing. But, again, not for me. And the final announcement being that they do have a true blue Pokemon core RPG game, the one that they announced a year ago, near completion in development, but we're not getting that until 2019. So, like, imagine we have a year to go yet on the new Pokemon core RPG. But the good thing about that being that we get two Pokemon titles that are big on Nintendo Switch within a 2-year period, which is good. We'll have a game to hold everybody over until, the new core RPG game in 2019. So, good on you, Pokemon. Good on you. Everybody behind the development of Pokemon Let's Go. I'm proud of you. I think it'll be great. I can't wait. But anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to do for the video today here. I just wanted to talk about the new Pokemon title and everything, and the Pokemon announcements and all that. If you enjoyed the video and you found the information and whatnot, throw me a like. I appreciate all the support you've been giving me lately, and hopefully will continue to give me. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you want me to make these kind of videos in the future, kind of breaking down different things. I will leave a link down below for the trailer, the reveal trailer, what have you, for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That way you can check it out too. I just didn't feel like including it in here for copyright and whatnot. Don't forget to share this video with your mom, dad, cat, dog, grandma, anybody else who you think can be affected by the power of positivity. Feel free to share it all around. And most importantly, don't forget to change the world one laugh at a time. Until the next video, I'll catch you all later.